you could hear them from across the bar. You're like, wait a minute, what? Someone from Boston around here. So like, I talked to someone with the accent. I was like, hey, what's up, dude? You know, and like, oh, I'm from, you know, like Milford. Where are you from? And I'm like, I'm from Worcester. They're like, oof. And
poor Worcester.
They always do that. But you're like, fuck you, man. Oh my god.
My family's from Chelsea. You don't think I get that shit? So, but now we have the market basket. We have respect.
We have
Hey Jen, look at your map and see what district. I can tell you who won it.
I'm just asking for you to just shout out names.
Well, I'm shouting out names, but if you want to see who won Worcester, look at your map.
Oh yeah, Worcester. Come on, let's go see this.
What's wrong with your computer?
I do not have the internet.
What are you looking at then? Oh my god. Have you been faking it for the last 2 hours?
No. I mean, like, I've been.
Like, when do you surrender?
God, I'm just reading some of the financial news.
Yeah.
Prop 58 passed.
Oh my god, you're McGovern.
Oh no shit.
Yeah.
Huh.
That's awesome.
Second.
Yeah, he's one of my favorite people.
Oh, sure.
Oh.
Stephen Lynch is back.
My Jesus.
Oh, that looks bad.
Up. Who
It's
is
close.
voting for this man?
The markets are going crazy. The
They were
Dow
tanking last time,
the
I
Dow
think.
futures were down
Yeah, it was
800
tanking.
points
Mhm.
at one point.
This.
People are afraid of the unknown, man.
Well, he is always talk about busting up the trade agreements for sure.
For sure.
No. Oh no.
I didn't even consider it. I didn't think it was possible.
Well,
We're gonna have audio of the president of the United States saying he's grabbing women by the pussy.
By the pussy.
We're gonna have that audio
Yeah.
Forever.
forever.
Bill's like,
we will be the Philippines.
Oh.
Right now.
Now,
Come on, dude.
Oh.
anytime we travel now,
hurts.
that's gonna be the
Deep
first
in
thing
my
people
soul,
bring
because
up.
I'm Filipino, that just hurts me.
They're just gonna like bump chests, and then like all of a sudden that relationship.
Like,
will
yeah,
be
we
fine,
won that one. Like,
Dude, I'm telling you.
George Washington's body didn't just roll over in his grave. He like threw up in his mouth.
I don't know. I feel like Trump and Washington might get along.
maybe like, I would say like more
Why
like
do I feel
Lincoln.
that way? I don't
Like, if
know
you want
why,
to
because
go,
that's
like.
before slavery was abolished. I don't know. I just feel like Trump and Washington might just hit it off. I think they might just hit it off.
No. Or was it? No, it was Honest Abe that could never
I
tell
feel like I
lies.
can't travel
Washington
overseas
just
for the
chopped
next
down
40
trees.
years at least. Like,
And wooden teeth. And he owned slaves, so there's
Dude, Trump. Well,
yeah, your travel visa is gonna go down to like 1 month max. real quick.
so what do you? What side?
They've already called Washington Clinton. I mean,
They gave Trump one.
let's see what else is still.
Yeah, I saw that. Well, he was, if you look at the difference, Gary Johnson was.
Nevada, Minnesota,
Here's the thing,
Pennsylvania
do you
hasn't
think
called,
there was
Maine
enough
hasn't
people
been
that
called.
This makes
voted
me
for
very
Johnson
sad.
last time,
Electoral.
where
Can someone look up how many electoral
Trump would
college
get more votes in the
Pennsylvania
state than Hillary?
20.
Like, do you think there was enough
20.
protest
has?
votes
So that
that's
would put her
actually
at
fucking this up?
229.
No, but if you added Gary Johnson to Hillary Clinton, then she wins Florida. But it's not like they all would have voted for Clinton. I feel like most of them would vote for Trump. But yeah, like I mean, he was genuinely the
I want to
difference.
say Maine has at least 5. Minnesota probably has. How many is Minnesota have? That's a bigger state.
Oh,
too.
man.
Maine splits are
Yeah, it's right. Maine's a
Maine and
splitter.
Nebraska split.
Wow, he
So
crushed
Trump.
her in Ohio.
Oh, man.
Did he?
Yeah.
Trade agreement stuff. She's for it, and everybody knows it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Ohio.
And that's why Michigan, same thing.
Here's the thing, like TTIP, you know, like,
And TISA,
yeah, not.
which are going down. And honestly, if Trump wins, that's one thing I'm counting in the win category too, because
There's a
those things are
Look at this.
scary.
There's
That's-
a couple of people I want to say, dude.
That's
and I
so
wanna
kind of
resist
off.
it, but
Yeah, you're a
say,
little
like,
late.
Are you
wouldn't
on?
have had
Okay.
this
No, this
fucking
is
problem
president.
if
That's president.
Bernie
So
was
232,
a fucking
209.
candidate.
That's the thing. No, 100%. Like, it's ruined by her hubris.
Ah.
Yeah.
But that's the
Colin
thing.
Powell said it. He was
The
like,
DNC
she-
didn't have to have an unfair primary. Like that was chosen at the top, and like there were no repercussions for it. It's the whole
She
party.
gets Michigan, which is
Because Bernie would be crushing this clown.
so it's
Mhm.
16 votes. So let's look at the.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
Yep.
Look at
I would agree. It was
So
ruined with hubris.
Michigan is key with
This is very scary.
There's nothing scary.
Yeah,
Life goes on.
Nothing.
Iowa
That light
only
does
has
go on. Yes, you're right.
57
We'll be
reported.
fine.
This is not. I didn't expect this right now.
I didn't expect this, but I'm not.
Dude,
there's
weed's
no part
legal.
of me that's
You're fine.
Well, you know,
There is a silver lining. You
Plus
know,
side.
weed is legal.
there is a bottle of Patron that will be behind us.
I would rather have a shot of Patron than bullets, so at least we have that.
Yeah.
Well, Michigan's too close to call. It's 16 votes. That puts
16 votes.
16
If she
electoral
wins,
votes.
if she wins
Oh,
Michigan,
like Toral. I was like, it's within. What?
So Michigan's
Okay.
the hotspot right now?
if she wins Michigan, it could actually be a tie.
My electoral college
If it's
episode
Michigan,
would be
then-
really
Michigan
fucking
and
relevant.
Pennsylvania.
Oh, that would be
Well, that's
the
what I'm
most
saying.
epic thing
Oh,
ever.
yes,
I'm
it
so
would.
fucking happy.
candidates
I will
in
mix
one
the
state.
Patron and the bullet together.
No, I think Pennsylvania. You know,
Then it's a fucking party.
If this goes to a tie, then it goes to the House of Representatives, which means. Actually, I don't know what the fuck that means, because what are the Republicans going to do? I
right.
don't really know. It's really weird.
Cage match. Fight to the death.
But
That
if one
ain't-
state could have gone to Gary Johnson or that McMullen guy or Jill Stein, it would have been a much more interesting thing. But so far, it's all the big two parties, which
I
kind of
mean,
sucks.
everything else has been disenfranchised. Like we've known that for a
Fucking
while.
Upper Peninsula.
Yeah, the Republicans are going to take this.
The Yipers.
So if it goes to the House, it's Republican
I
pick.
know.
But she's kind of fucking Republican.
Well, that's the thing. I mean, like, you know, especially on certain states where you have like big portions of military-industrial complex, like you make a lot of money from producing munitions, from producing like targeting systems. It's like you make a lot of money and like the areas will flourish, but it's like they're not dumb. Like senators and congressmen, they're not dumb.
Some are done.
Well, so.
Not all are done.
Citizens United is not going to get overturned.
It has to, honestly. That's not one that doesn't get me fired up, because...
Well, that's true. It's kind of I mean, it was bad before that.
Yeah, it's bad, but that's just like the
Yeah.
floodgates.
But
I
it's
mean,
like-
that's like, hey, we're not hiding it.
But we also don't have to keep voting for the person that wins the most money. We could turn it on its head and be like with Kamala Harris and Loretta Sanchez. Kamala Harris raised like $14 million to Sanchez's $4 million. And I counted the $14 million from the banks, and like she took a ton of money from like the Comcast, Verizon, like the cable industry. I looked at that and said that's a negative on you, and I voted for Sanchez. So I mean, we could turn it on its head. The thing that I want, instead of, I mean, we could overturn Citizens United, but if we had full transparency, if like in the IRS episode, if we didn't have the things where people could donate to a charity or a fake social welfare organization, and we knew where all the donors were, and we actually had all the information we needed when we voted, let them waste their money on candidates. I don't give a fuck. But I want to know who's donating to who, and that's where I think we're in trouble right now.
Well, and then also, having a minimum amount of time that a bill is, when it's, before it can be voted on, it's got to be up for, I think, wasn't that one of the
Yeah, it has to be up
California?
online for 72 hours.
72 hours?
Yeah.
And that's the thing, it's like, so, like, you as an individual, I mean, but some of these bills, when you're talking about thousands of pages, I mean, like,
But 72, I mean, if you know how a bill is structured, like, so for instance, the 2,000-page bill last year was a government funding law, and they actually, like, a lot of it is just talking about the funding, but they write it out in paragraphs. Remember how you had to do that in, like, elementary school?
Right.
It's completely unnecessary. You can look at the charts,
That
read
gets
the
different-
general provisions. If you give me 48 hours, I could get the gist of a 2,000-page bill. You give me 18 hours, which they've done to me before, I don't
Right.
have a chance.
right.
So 72, I actually do think it's enough for certain bills.
I voted for it.
Oh, I'm stoked on that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's kind of the one thing that, if you look at if most of the Congress is going red, one of the things I think we went for was for the California legislature, I think it was like Senate, or just everything in Congress to try and like repeal Citizens United. So, try and go and put a constitutional amendment, I think was one of them. And like, but even if we passed that like on our ballots, it's not going to go anywhere, on the government side, like on the federal level, because like there will be no support for something like that.
Well, that's why they're trying to do it through states.
Yeah.
That's basically what Wolfpack is. Cenk Younger and the Young Turks, like they're trying to go state by state
Mhm.
because that is another path to amend the Constitution. Because you're absolutely right. The people that are benefiting from all that money, why would they like turn off the spigot?
They're like, no, yeah.
It'd be like me being like, hey guys, like I'm just gonna shut down PayPal and like the PO box. And, like,
I don't like Patreon anymore. Like,
yeah, I don't like money or food or shelter. So just they're not gonna do that. So
I've just been like, I feel like I blacked out for 10 minutes and I've just been absorbing the fact that
of where we are.
things are, yeah,
that we're here
Yeah,
right
yeah.
now.
totally.
I'm glad we're
absorbing
recording
it.
this moment though, because I wish I had done this like with the other elections, just to remember where I was at on that day. Like, like when I was weeping when Obama won, thinking it was going to be so different. 7
Well,
countries.
it is.
fucking
I'm
bombed.
trying to like sense where I'm going right now, and the place where I'm going is this. And maybe it's because I'm drunk, but it's this like hopeful place that Trump is gonna
Disclaimer.
tomorrow like Rupert Sharp's gonna be an ass, and he's just gonna like do all these great things, and that's why I'm bringing it up because it's so fucking ridiculous, you know. But
Yeah.
it's just like it's really.
What
But
stage
Congress-
of
Like
the
I don't
election
even. I'm
is
trying to
that?
fantasize about what that world
Dude,
is.
and not only is
Congress
that,
will
he
find
comes
out.
out, his fucking dick is huge.
Huge.
You know, huge.
Huge.
Trust me. Trust
Big
me.
league.
Huge.
It's big league. Big league's my favorite word.
Let's just
Turns out
hope
he has 10
if
pints
Trump
of
does
blood in his
win,
body.
we're not in a Trumpocalypse, and the world just ends. Let's just make the
That's
best
it.
we could.
That's a positive.
It is a positive.
Oh my God.
There's so much worse things that can happen.
I would love the place I would love to have like a camera is what Vlad is doing right now.
Putin?
Yeah. Because and the
He
and
has
I
glued
say
on
that
We're talking about
I
grabbing
say that
pussies.
because
He's
up?
probably
We're
Because-
talking about
gonna
grabbing pussies.
I feel
just
like Trump's like a private individual who has investment interest in. I don't know. I just feel like there's something fucked up going on there.
Here's the thing. Putin is in Russia right now, like laying probably on like a fucking bearskin rug
Yes.
that he like strangled to death himself.
That's right.
You know, like
That's
fucking
right.
you
He's
plotting
like,
to
no,
He
kill
just
someone
changed the
else.
channel.
Exactly.
Yeah.
No, you know, man, Russian politics since the fall of communism has been a very, very interesting and corrupt thing. But I mean, the thing is with Putin, though, I mean, he's the guy that you look at and like, you have killed some people.
Oh my God. I'm laughing at every joke that man says if he's in the same room as me.
Right? Like, please don't kill me.
Yeah. Exactly. Exactly.
Someone just said, whoever said laughter is the best medicine never had gonorrhea. I wish I could get
Let's
more
read out some
comments.
comments.
Well, that's the problem. I'm not getting more than 4. This is different from last time. I'm not being able to.
So I watched the Marilyn Monroe movie 7 Year Itch for the first time, obviously because of my girlfriend. Fucking A. But when she first asked me, she's like, "Hey, you want to watch the 7 Year Itch?" I'm like, "What's that? Movie about gonorrhea?"
Oh, look at this.
You know, I was like, you know, at what point?
Wait, is there a new version of
She
that?
said
Or
no.
That's
Oh,
a
that's
movie, right?
adorable.
Get out of here.
Joe.
I see that on Netflix.
I was like,
I
at
haven't
what
watched
point?
it yet.
It's like a 50s movie. I mean,
Sometimes I like to go real deep on the browse, you know.
Oh, someone's
Well, 'cause
asking what the
then you've
drinks
seen
of choice
everything.
I
are
would pay
tonight.
$5 just to be able to browse.
Guys,
What
what is everybody
Make
drinking? Someone's asking.
Coronas.
what do we got?
Coronas on
What are
tap.
we drinking?
I'm drinking a Corona right now. We're prepping for the
Anchor Brewing.
tequila that's gonna happen.
Anchor Go West IPA.
Go West IPA.
Go West IPA.
And I actually am drinking a Miller Lite. I enjoy shitty light beer, so.
It's early in the night.
Einstein, Jesus. Einstein wants something.
Who wants love?
Just love me, bitch.
Love me. Yes, Paul, we liked your joke.
Yeah, Jen says, wait, is that Miller Lite, Jen?
Yeah, it is. I'm a classy lady. We haven't blasted out the hard liquor just yet.
So, does anyone have a "Make America Great" hat just stashed in your closet on the top shelf just in case?
I had one, and I acquired it on Halloween because one of my friends dressed as it, and I laughed at it. And I'm like, "Oh, that's great!" And he put it on my head, and he's like, great. I've been thinking about. I wore this costume, but I've been thinking about what the hell I'm doing this. I don't know why.